Aces are a group of pilots among the best in the galaxy.
There are 5 of the top pilots on the platform who are hired to protect the base.
All pilots to your stations.
But when there aren't any threats, they just race for fun. They have competitions to see who's the best racer.
They each need to look visually distinct.
Everybody needed to have kind of their hook in their own droids and ships.
You might see the hotshot pilot. There's more to them as a person.
Hey, everyone. Very good, Kasuda. Now can we fix the gravity generator?
Tora Doza, who's the daughter of Captain Doza, she's a very gifted pilot. She's the youngest as well.
I'm Myrna Velasco. I play Tora Doza on Star Wars Resistance. She has this sense of childlike wonder, and like she loves her friends and family with just like this deep dedication. It's all just friendship and love.
You get her into a ship and man, she will just like blow you out of the water.
She is a competitive force, but because she is a little bit protected by her dad, what she's looking for is a set of friends. And she finds a true friend in Kaz.
They're just 2 kids trying to figure out the world, and I hope that audiences can really see that friendship.
Nobody survived racing against me, but who knows? Maybe you'll be the first to walk away.
Yeah.
Second place isn't that bad. I mean, it's not first. Not everyone can be hype.
That's Hype Faison, one of the best pilots on the platform.
I'm Donald Faison. I play Hype Faison. Great name.
It's one of the few times I've created a character around the person. I had met Donald a couple times. He is a huge Star Wars fan.
Here's your character. His name is Hype Faison. Say it again.
Hey, everybody, look who it is. Oh, you know who it is.
Hype is the best pilot on the platform. He's a little cocky. He's a little full of himself.
He's got a lot of sponsors on his ship and on his uniform, so you can kind of get that straight away. Like, he's just in this for the glamour.
Hype Faison.
But then you start to see he actually cares about his fellow racers because they all play a part in what's going to happen in the future.
Ace 1 to Squadron. Line them up.
Griff is the cranky old man.
It's been too long since we've seen some action.
Hi, I'm Steven Stanton, and I play an ex-Imperial TIE fighter pilot by the name of Griff Halloran.
He's got a lot of his old original gear. It's all fallen apart at this point. He's just got this modded out TIE fighter.
He's a little rough around the edges. Griff's not a guy that you want to cross.
Everyone leaves him alone because he's just kind of the brooding guy who just is in the corners there.
He's still out there looking for that one last great battle.
You'll have to bring her in manually. Follow my signal. I'm Mary Elizabeth, and I play Freya Fenris.
Freya's interesting because at first she comes off a bit icy and cold.
I don't think she's ever smiled in the show, but she's very much like, I'm just gonna get my job done.
Competitive, hyper-logical. If you can't hack it on the team, she's not gonna give you the time of day, pretty much.
But also probably the one you can trust the most. Like, she's gonna be the one that's gonna get your back.
They're breaking off the attack!
Then we have Bokeevil, who is really fun because he's like the evil Knievel. He's the stunt racer.
He's sort of this mysterious character.
His ship it's got 4 wings. It can go into any configuration possible. He usually crashes it.
He tends to crash a lot because he's always pushing it to the edge.
Part of the fun of this show is getting to know each one of these characters.
At this point in time, war hasn't really taken place yet. Everybody's trying to find what position they're going to play.
They're all reluctant resistance members. They didn't want this. It's sort of been thrust upon them because of the First Order.
It just allows you an opportunity to explore this point in time with something that no one's seen before.
You're asking, like, what's gonna happen next? Oh my gosh, I didn't know that about them.
10-year-old Donald would love this show because it's about pilots, racing. It has espionage in it. It's like everything that you've ever wanted in a Star Wars television show.
Team Fireball, they're our core Star Wars group. They're not caught up in the bigger things going on in the galaxy. I want it to have a sense of childlike fun and adventure. And what unifies this team is that they need each other. They need to try and win races to survive and make money. And our hero, Kaz, is still coming into his own, and he's a very, very good pilot, but he's still a bit fish out of water when it comes to living in a place like the Colossus.
Nice job, BB-8. All right, this is what I want you to do.
I'm Christopher Sean, and I play Kazuda Xiono on Star Wars Resistance. Kaz's job, given to him by Poe, is to spy in the First Order. He's good at flying, but he's not really good at spying.
He's a bit clumsy, gets into trouble here and there, but Kaz is definitely a guy who has a lot of heart and wants to make a difference.
In times like this, I think it's best to keep Kaz occupied. I am Scott Lawrence. I play Jarek Yeager.
Yeager kind of represents the old school. Yeager was a pilot for the Rebellion.
Now he's just trying to live his life as mainly a mechanic on this installation in the middle of nowhere.
And he unfortunately keeps getting pulled back into the action.
Yeager, he's the father figure of Team Fireball, and Kaz causes a lot of trouble and a lot of grief for Yeager.
Get ready to be impressed.
You ready to be impressed, Tam?
I'm completely ready. Hi, I'm Susie McGraw, and I play Tamra Bora on Star Wars Resistance.
Tam is a mechanic who works with Yeager. She was a racer back in the day and lost her ship.
This guy better be paying for this rush job, Yeager. She's tough, no nonsense. She kind of has attitude.
She also has a lot of heart and passion. She wants to have a purpose in life.
She's incredibly brave. She cares about people, but she likes to keep her emotions kind of to herself. Kaz, this is Niku.
It is so nice to meet you.
Niku's a bit of an oddball.
You know, I am starting to like having adventures. I find that it raises my heart rate, which is good for my circulatory system. Hi, I am Josh Brener, and I play Niku on Star Wars Resistance.
He's a genius. He's very naive, but he's got a huge heart.
He is this unbelievably positive, happy Nikto character. No matter what kind of day you're having, Niku is having a great day. I once had a pet named Lucky that reminded me of home, and then it died. And then I ate it.
We made the show for a younger audience. I think they'll love the relationships between the characters and all the lightheartedness. It's unique in tone, unique in look. It's a completely different package.
It's very action-packed and vibrant, colorful, and you have lots of different pilots and ships and the different settings. I wish I had a show like this when I was growing up.